Holy crap! What a race! Oh my god,
Yeah,
dude, my heart is still
that
like
was-
pounding.
That was really hard to watch for the last 3 laps. Yeah.
Dude, I mean, no, I got to give it to Verstappen, man. He raced a really good race. Like,
Yeah.
I was almost sure that he was going to push it too hard in the like the last lap, you know, with the tires degrading, the reduced fuel, you know. I was like, oh man, let the rear go, and he held it together, you know.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a very good race all around. There's no like complaints and anything. Just good race.
Yeah, like no major incidents through like the race leaders.
Yeah. No like fighting between each other. Just good sportsmanship, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And what's his name? The team manager for Mercedes. Why am I blanking his name?
Toto Wolff.
Horner. Yeah. Like
A Mercedes?
No, not Mercedes. Red Bull. Sorry. Yeah, Christian. Horner.
Christian Horner.
Yeah. He's got nothing to complain about. Like.
Yeah. He's a happy man. He's a happy man today.
Seriously, we don't have to hear him crying for another race.
Yeah. But it really comes down to, well, I think it's really gonna comes down to the next few races. I think there's only like how many races are there? Like 4 or 5?
Yeah, there's only like a handful left.
Yeah. And looking at the driver standing right now, it's not looking good.
Well, dude, with this win, Verstappen got a nice little jump on Hamilton.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right.
5 races, but I'm pretty sure next race Hamilton is gonna punch back, and then the battle is going to be carried through the end of the season.
Oh, for sure, Hamilton's definitely not gonna back down.
Even Abu Dhabi, you know. yeah.
Dude, but what were like the highlights for you for this race?
Dude, the highlights. It's basically the whole race, like I would say, because there's no such time that I look at my phone and then just doing stuff. I'm always like concentrate on the race, and every single moment is very, very exciting.
I'm with you. I mean, really, like throughout the race, I was talking about like. I love the course. Like the course was like so fast and like offered so many opportunities for battles and for like for gaining time and all of this. And like one of the things I didn't mention, but I was really thinking about, I was like, oh, I wonder how much the chassis dimensions we're going to play into the race today, because I know Mercedes tends to go with a longer platform versus Red Bull's like shorter platform, which is the longer platforms are better for high speed courses like today, So I was like, oh, okay, maybe this with the tire strategy would just hand Mercedes the win, but
but that's not the point. That's not the case today.
No, clearly not. And I mean, it really came down to within a second, like 1 second,
Yeah.
So, like,
I think this race is one of those races that can compete with Barcelona.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
This year. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
And dude, like to anybody who ever doubted whether or not Americans like F1, what they say at the beginning, 400,000 people in attendance. Like, we love F1 here.
Americans likes F1.
Yeah. No, that at least for me, that proved it. I was wondering, like, how big would the crowd size actually be, you know? And dude, all those people who showed up today in Austin, like, they got a show. Oh my God, like, how lucky they were to be able to see all of that in person.
Yeah. If you're in Hamilton's mind, what will you do for the next few races?
Oh man, like, really, what I would do is, like, okay, if I'm Hamilton, I know I can manage the tires, and the tires are good, right? I would really get on the engineers to, like, figure out how to get a little bit more speed, you know?
Yeah.
Because, okay, today was a perfect example that, like, the chassis dimension is not playing as much of a factor versus the two drivers, right? So, like, ultimately, there was nothing that I saw that Hamilton did that I would even remotely call a mistake, you know?
Yeah.
Like, if he pit one lap earlier, it wouldn't have mattered. If he pit one lap later, it wouldn't have mattered, you know?
Yeah.
And really, like, it was just, you know, a factor of traffic and opportunity, you know?
Yeah.
So the way I see it is really, if all things are equal, and really, and even Verstappen had traffic on a number of occasions that, like, genuinely slowed him down, you know?
Yeah.
So if all things are equal, like, they may need to just get, like, another mile per hour, maybe 2 miles per hour out of the car.
On the I agree with you, because I think you can really see the pace today from behind Red Bull. Mercedes just can't catch up with the speed.
Yeah.
Even though Hamilton is flat out on that car, the car just doesn't do
enough.
The speed.
Yeah, like,
yeah.
But then, I mean, that's the thing for me, right? Like, the car was fast. Like, he was picking up consistently, like, a tenth of a second, 2/10 of a second, right? I mean, we watched him claw back from, like, a 16 or 17 second deficit, you know?
Yeah.
And he got within, like, 3 seconds. So, okay, he can gain 13 seconds over the course of a race, you know, no problem. But he doesn't need 13 seconds. He needs 14 seconds.
Right.
It's that one additional second that made all of the difference today, you know?
Right.
And I don't think tires were a factor. I don't think driver skill was a factor. I just
comes down to the engineer.
Yeah.
He just needs more speed.
Yeah. Dude, even his pits were like 2/10 of a second faster than Bottas or anybody else.
Yeah. Like what I said before in the beginning of this seasons, Mercedes strategies is, because a newer era of Formula One is coming for 2022. They put a lot of money because there's a budget gap for the new season.
Yeah.
So they want to spend as much money as they can on developing a brand new car, brand new chassis, brand new engine.
Yeah.
To compete with next season. And then on Red Bull's side, because it's Honda's last year of Formula One, you know, so Honda wants to win the championship. So Honda give all they have on this car, which becomes like, okay, Red Bull has a faster car, and Mercedes just use the same car from last year and then upgrade a little bit and then go on the race. But then what I look at it is that because Mercedes is using the older car, right, to compete with Red Bull's newer engine.
Yeah,
I don't think Mercedes has nothing to lose. I think they have nothing to lose. You know,
dude, I think you're right.
the way they still can keep up with Red Bull's newer engine, like newer upgrade, the way they still can keep up with the pace of the race, like 1 or 2 every single time.
Yeah.
That's a win for me.
No, definitely.
That means Mercedes technology is still way ahead of all the rival.
I don't disagree with you one bit, actually. And it's just so interesting because, again, like, to lose by a second then is like like that much more painful, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
but again, Mercedes still look at the long run at my point.
That's true. I mean, it's so interesting coming off of, you know, the races in Russia and Turkey, you know. We saw them employ the exact pit strategy that they needed to, you know.
Yeah.
I don't think that there was anything to be gained. Like, they learned their lessons, they improved today, right? But then it's just
that
little extra is missing.
Yeah, little extra push of that power. Because you can clearly see the power of Mercedes, the power of Red Bull. It's just not enough.
Yeah.
Mercedes is just not enough for this year. Yeah.